The whole stadium is on its feet. There is no better feeling than all of them. Feel it all. Let's go to Real fruits mathematical, real juice, sweet gold, real try. One classic. Cheese
साउन्ड आयो कि हेर आऊ त कमेन्ट हानी हेर आऊ एकचोटि अँ आवाज आएको छैन हेर त क्या क्या राखेको छैन आज त
Lionel Scaloni makes 3 changes to Argentina's starting 11. Leandro Paredes starts in midfield. Julian Alvarez replaces Thiago Almada and Lautaro Martinez. Lionel Messi has scored in every match so far. That's 7 goals in 4 games. And he equals Miroslav Klose's record for appearances in the knockout stages today with his 14th. Egypt make a couple of changes from the Australia game in the round of 32. Midfielder Mohamed Rashid returns from a 1-match suspension for yellow cards. There's a international star Hassan Hassan, Omar Marmoush and Hamdi Foucault brought to the bench. Mohamed Salah starts today 1 goal shy of equaling Egypt's all-time scoring record of 69, held by the current coach Hassan Hassan. He scored once and created 16 chances so far in this summer's tournament. Well, we're almost ready to go here, Mark. It's a fantastic setting, a wonderful atmosphere, and it's going to be very interesting to see whether Argentina get back in the groove that maybe they be knocked out of a little bit like Cabo Verde the other day.
Yeah, well, I think the conditions will play a big part. We saw that in Miami. It's so hot. The conditions so humid, and I think that really did affect Argentina and their momentum and their intensity in the match. This game, I think, will probably be played at a higher tempo. The conditions inside, obviously, this wonderful stadium are very controlled, and it's perfect to play football. So I think we'll see a far better and more intense performance from Argentina. And who can go with them, whether they can keep up. Well, the match countdown is on.
अस्तिको प्रेडिक्ट मिल्यो नि हैन 3 भने आज भने अब आज मेसीको 2
And it's the defending champions Argentina picking from left to right in the first half here against Egypt. Only one previous senior meeting between these two nations before. Argentina 2-0 winners in Cairo a few years ago now, back in March of 2008. Maybe an early opportunity for Argentina to advance. They're down over on the far side of the field. Which will bring play to an early limit here.
Coming together with these as it goes with the challenge.
One there for Enzo Fernandez. Sergio Aguero on the left-hand side of the picture. I mentioned that Argentina had won the previous match against Egypt. Aguero scored one of the goals that day. Famous footballing sons of Argentina.
I hate you Messi उज्जवल गाला भनेको
This touch for Emiliano
आफ्नो
Martinez.
आइडलहरूले हालेपछि
Recording scorecard.
जे भने नि पाइहाल्यो
Was the winning goal against Cabo Verde? It turned out to be an own goal. Deflecting
Back
it
by
off
team,
a
पाइयो
defender. Dine Borges. And chased it on for Alvarez. Towards the last one. Off the mark for this one. McAllister surging forward.
हुन्छ भने
Plenty of red shirts, quick to get back behind the ball. Rodrigo de Paul, who's been based in the United States since the winter transfer window, having moved to Miami to play with Lionel Messi at club level.
अस्ति पुरै साउदी पार आइसक्यो हिजो रोनाल्डोले
Paredes
4
in the
जन
heart of the midfield. The midfield, the four main midfield players for Argentina haven't played together very
होइन पास
often.
पनि नदियो भने त्यसलाई
In the past, I think it's only the third or fourth time that they've lined up together. One of those occasions was the semi-final 4 years ago. McAllister into Messi.
Paredes is looking like he's going to be holding midfield player just in front of the back four. And then you have the three in front, Odegaard and De Paul, McAllister and Fernandez. So you're setting up options. But just the front four, I think mostly to try and deal with any balls into Mo Salah's feet.
Opportunities these days. Just over 150 appearances in Serie A in Italy, mostly with Roma. And with PSG there as well.
तर हिजोको गेम हेर्न कति अल्छी लागेको थियो
Stuck in Sevilla.
के खेले भने कति दिक्क लाग्यो गेम अझ एक्स्ट्रा टाइममा गएको भए त्यो आधी घण्टा
And you've still got an opportunity to get your foot on the ball a little bit here and settle down.
Which is going to be tough because you can see there with Argentina already looking a bit on that front foot, closing down the space, not allowing Egypt too much time at the back to play out.
Here's Lachine, back in the team today, served his ban in the last match against Australia, having picked up 2 yellow cards in the group stage. First touch for Imam Ashur, who is in momentary discomfort. He could be a key player for Egypt today. Ashur, their number 8, gave them the lead against Belgium in the opening match and also last time out against Australia. So 2 goals for him.
Yeah, I thought he was one of the better players in the last game. Against Australia, scored a very good help. And a far post, got a lot of pace, and not afraid to take players on, and that's what I think he's going to be as a whole. A team that don't fear. Yes, respect Argentina, but have the ability to take them on, have the mindset to do so.
They were on to Mo Salah like a flash there, weren't they?
Understandably. You don't want to give them too much space. It's time to turn on the ball and run at you, replace these possessors. It's a real handful.
Isn't it, Joe? Ravi Ravi, connected by Yasser Ibrahim. No one. Atea. Affairs making the round.
अलि अगाडि आएको त
Excellent defensive work from him.
हो ल
Just settling a little
त्यसरी
bit.
बस्यो भने त देखिँदैन फेरि सुतु तँदै अलिकति यता आइज
With the sturdy challenge, reclaiming it for Argentina. And Paredes, who's just patrolling that area in front of the back four, helping to tidy up.
Yeah, he's trying to fill that pocket, isn't he? He's putting any balls into the front, whether it's a Seagull, whether it's a Salah, wants to make sure he cuts that direct line off to them. And if they're going to get it, it's going to be under a lot of pressure straight away.
सब कुलमा बसेर
Affairs into Mohamed Hani, one of the Al Ahly contingent here at this World Cup. He hasn't missed a minute, Hani, at this campaign so far. De Paul. Affairs into Ashur. Egypt in the group stage. Through the group stage unbeaten in the World Cup. To get past Argentina.
त्यही त त्यसको फिनिसिङ मात्रै हो क्या
Hassan does really well. Knocks the ball around. Tagliafico just is very clever. Just turns his run, directs it right in the path of Hassan. Doesn't allow him to get past him. Otherwise, he was around him, in behind an Argentinian defence.
What a big game for Hassan to come in first. Competitive start. Cap made his debut in March. Now, what can Egypt come up with here? Argentina away to the far side. Decent ball in, trying to sneak in at the far post was yesterday.
खेल्न खत्रै खेले भने तिनीहरू
यसरी 4 शट रोक्दियो भने
अनि
1 शट 2 शट हो र भने 1 to 1 रोक्दियो अब कति त
थ्रोनै कति बनाखान हेर्न
Against Cabo Verde the other day, played about 35 minutes.
कार्टुन देखिन सबै बनाखान किपरले बल झिकाले
Romero forward, scoots past Messi.
यस
Pass from Rodrigo with ball towards Enzo Fernandez.
आज एन्जोले राम्रो खेल्नु अस्ति त के खेले
Really well initially, get that ball all the way, maybe to go out. They showed some real pace to keep it in. Unfortunately, his touch just let him down.
बस अब यस्तो मौका पाएको बेला डिपोल
Raiders again, just in that little pocket we were talking about, Mark. And
खाली हेर्नु ल अझै डिपोल खाली नै
once more, Raiders goes for a little bit of a wander.
तीनचोटि हात दिइसक्यो डिपोलले अब काम छैन
अब दिने होला क्या डिपल
कस्तो पास ल
अलबारेज हो त
Alvarez dropping a little bit deeper.
आज
And a
अलबारेज
good goal scoring season for Atletico Madrid for Julian Alvarez, 20 goals at club level, 10 in the Champions League.
यस्तो खेल हेर्न त रमाइलो लाग्छ
यो
Messi's collecting.
गेट भयो नि
The Argentina's ball. First sighting of Lionel Messi in Egypt's penalty area.
थ्रो रहेछ नि
Revere does really well. Doesn't dive in.
सबै
Has real tight pressure on Messi. Any slight touch or under.
This is Rodrigo with the ball now.
हान्ना बे
And the flag goes out. It's wide of the post anyway. Quickly there as Enzo Fernandez raced in.
Well, I'm not really sure if anyone's going to see the flag go up or not. You can see there he's a long way offside.
त्यताले कस्तो थियो त उतो उल्ला दिनु पर्दैन अलबारेजले
Just to finish it off, put it in the back of the net.
नजिक लग्न
Just completely mistimes it.
त्यसले कहिले ट्राई नै गर्दैन
आज
त सही
फेरि जोसेको साथ दियो के
Yeah, I mean, look, they kept the high line. That's the thing. They defended well on that occasion.
ऊ अनुसार
In
साथ
terms
दियो
of keeping that higher line, don't allow yourself to drop too deep, allow that space in behind, and it makes it more difficult. Argentina then has to get their runs perfect in behind to beat that offside trap.
त्यस्तो त्यो अरु जस्तो त्यो एन्जो
The
जस्तो
ball was able to get there ahead of
अझै पनि यसले कसरी एभरेजमा आएको थियो
touch from Alexis McAllister.
प्रकाशन छ आज राम्रो
Chasing on the first shot for Tagliafico.
Yeah, they're always looking to get there. Fullbacks all around there. They're very trying to get
बिमारी
around
अर्को
the
साथको
right
त्यो अर्को
hand
त्यो
side.
ट्यागले के भने
I think also Paredes being back.
ए नम्बर भइसक्यो
Perfectly close to see that.
For Argentina, they are susceptible to be hit on that counter-attack. If you get that first press, there's a bit of mobility you can actually hit Argentina and Egypt.
त्यहाँ कोही
Well
छँदैन
aware of that. You
पोजिसनै
see
छैन
that
क्या
quick transition. They're looking to try and be that first break and be really quick and direct of trying to go at Argentina.
पोजिसन भयो अनि उ छ हैन त्यो पोजिसन
Rami Rabia. Back with Rami again. Player based in the Pro League.
सिनियरले खेल्नै पाएन है
It's
जियो
again.
बेल्दै नै पाएन जियो बेल्दै गेम भन्न पाएन
पहिलो खेलाएको त्यो कस्तो गोल हान्दै
खेल्नै पायो
फ्री किक हान्यो भने चाहिँ त्यसको प्याजले हान्यो भने के त तिमीले हैन
He's
लिचल छ
interception
अब
from
रोशन पाएन कि
Here's Romero, who who Tottenham fans didn't see a great deal of from February onwards. Knee injury mostly kept him out. Only a couple of appearances
सुभाष बराबर टाइप करेगा ये
to the end of the season.
ढीलो बॉडी देता
Timely returns to good fitness ahead of the World
वो तो
Cup.
भाइको जस्तो रहेछ अझ त्यो भाइको जस्तो र मलाई
बेसी
चाहिँ
ध्यान दिएछ
यो त ऊ भने
Sniffing around.
कस्टमाइज गरेर
सुभाष बराबर ल्याउनु भयो मेरो ठुलो टिक्का सुभाष
त्यो
Paredes.
लाज हो तेरो लाज त मिडियम लाज हो लाज चाहिँ होला तर
अनि त मलाई यो भएको होला
Tagliafico again, well forward far side. Same goes for Molina on the Argentina right.
यस्तो नगराउनु
देशको लागि ज्यान मुक्तिलाई खेलाउनु त्यसै नै सिकाउनु खतरा लाग्छ गाइसँग नजाने कल गर्ने के रे नयाँ कल पाए साथी नै आए
तिमीले सेमी सिमी
Paredes.
घुम्न नआइकन बसेको कि कल गर्न
Sandro Martinez forward. Alvarez losing it.
त्यो अहिले उसमा
Big feet there from Egypt's players. And Ashur down, challenged by Rodrigo de Paul. And again, referee right on the spot. Francois Letexia. Yeah, when you play such a close sort of game, look, they try and close down, put pressure on the ball every time. De Paul there just slightly clearly. Shaw goes down the ground.
मुसिया ढोकेर छ भने
That's going to happen. You don't get your timing perfectly right. Mo Salah. Support from Hassan. He's done well. It's a straightforward header clear.
आजको डिफेन्स चाहिँ ठिक छ यार
ए भर्खर उ गरेर मोडी
स्याम
किन स्टार्टिङमा लगाए
समरे
Nasheem trying to prize it over. Honey. Egypt have got their first corner of the match. Yeah. Argentina got their hands full down that left-hand side over there.
इजिप्ट गराइ
There's the FIFA General Secretary, Matthias Rafstrom. Elsewhere today, of course, we've got another fixture coming up a little bit later this afternoon. Egypt on the front foot there, trying to break the deadlock here against the defending champions from Argentina. It's a decent ball. They have broken the deadlock. Wow! What a start to the match! What a header!
No!
Yes,
Come on!
him! The world champions are behind, and Egypt make the breakthrough in Atlanta.
त्यो त हेरेर
मामुस पनि आएको हो
होइन त्यो आछु
मारुस आएको
छ त्यहाँबाट
The
Did he
Philippines
hear that?
are flying early here.
भने जाँच गर्ने बस्दा हामी
त्यो हेर्नु
With an Ibrahim header. It's a fantastic ball into the box. Argentina just caught napping at the far post. Ibrahim, he's the one that attacks the ball. A fantastic ball across the face.
आयो
Cuts it back, onside. Yeah, he's the one that reacts first and decisively. Lisandro Martinez doesn't even really put a challenge in half-heartedly, and it's a brilliant header. Right across the face of goal. Gives Emi Martinez absolutely no chance to react. And what a start for Egypt. Yasser Ibrahim scoring only his second ever international goal. What a time and what a place to get it. And what a cracker of a header it was too. Yeah, I mean, the ball from Ahmed Hani was excellent. I think it was in for the far post. Great delivery, great flight. What the pace of the ball was exceptional. Every opportunity on the end of it and with force. Mama Shaw sending it into the box. The little flick was aimed at Mo Salah. Egypt fancy this. We talked about it, didn't we, before the game. The fact is that Egypt, if they are brave enough, if they take the ball, take the game to Argentina, respect them, yes, be organised. Know they're up against a very, very good side. Obviously one of the best players on the planet, Lionel Messi. But don't be fearful. And they haven't shown that at all. They've taken the game to Argentina and deservedly had a chance, a big chance, and they've taken it. Well, Argentina have scored at least 2 goals in each of the last 10 World Cup matches they've played in. They're going to need to extend that at least to 11 today if they're to prevail. Because here come Egypt again. It's Salah challenged on the edge of the box. Referee says no foul. Egypt's ball. By the way, that's the first attempt on target against Argentina in the whole of the World Cup this summer. In the first half.
Yeah, it's a scary stat, isn't it? It really is. I mean, I didn't think that was possible. I didn't think that was the case. However, Egypt, they've obviously done their homework. They've come here, they're playing without fear. They know that the pressure's all on Argentina. Egypt have pressure, they have pressure within, they have pressure back home. But it's about going there and playing with freedom, and what a start. They couldn't have hoped for a better start than this one.
Well, there's some pressure on these world champions in blue and white as well now. As if there wasn't already. Long way to go.
Something that Argentina are used to, aren't they? I mean, they know what pressure is. Been there, done that before. Geez, they've made it a bit difficult for themselves in this game.
They're unbeaten the last 10 matches they've played at the finals. Argentina, they got a free kick and taken it a bit too quickly for the liking of the referee. The last time Argentina lost at the World Cup, it was that opening game 4 years ago to Saudi Arabia where they were beaten 2-1. This is the first time they've been behind in a World Cup finals game.
At least that's Saudi Arabia game. They can afford to lose that first game of the World Cup. They can't afford to lose this one.
They won't be panicking, not a long way to go. Not even 20 minutes into this one, but it's a great start for Egypt. Here's Lionel Messi, who can change the game in an instant, as we all know.
Yes!
And here comes Tony.
What the pass
doesn't know he's cutting in, not aware of it. Just makes the challenge so often we see it playing with blind, out of the sight of the player trying to fit. He just gets caught out.
The 19th penalty of this World Cup finals coming up. 14 of the previous 18 have ended up in the back of the net. Messi has missed a penalty in this World Cup. That was against Austria. He's actually missed 3 penalties in the World Cup finals, but he scored 4. And he scored an 8th goal here at this World Cup.
He missed against Austria in the penalty, but then scored anyway in the game, so don't think it's one that's going to worry him too much. Obviously, he's in an ideal position, and you'd expect Messi to put this away.
Can Lionel Messi score the 9th consecutive match at the World Cup finals? Not yet anyway! He's denied!
Miss?
Massive moment for Egypt.
Penalty there.
Brilliant save, it really is. Purely because he doesn't go early, he waits his time and gets everything behind him.
One of the coaching staff for Egypt has just been shown a yellow card there for the referee. A flare up on the near side. And I'm not sure is the player on the ground. Wow. What a moment again of Lionel Messi. Let's take another look at it.
He's just picked the spot, hasn't he? He's not even looking at the goalkeeper. He's decided to take a spot. And Mustafa Shabir just buys his time, reads it perfectly, and it's a good save, a very good save from the goalkeeper. I think any penalty save is a very good one.
Well, Shabir had been the understudy to Mohamed El Shinawi, but just recently he's taken over as the number 1, and Goalkeeping very much in his blood. He's the son of Ahmed Shabir, who kicked goal at Italian 90. What a moment from there. One to never forget.
Saving it for the big occasion. Can't get much bigger than this for Egypt at this moment in time. That is huge for Egypt.
एउटै साइड हाल्ने क्या
Argentinian supporters who Egyptian fans inside the stadium doing everything they can
गर
at this
मेसीलाई
moment
ट्रफी
in
गराउनलाई
time to
दिनुपर्छ नि अब यसमा त अनि
जहिले मिस हुन्छ भन्ने हुन्न नि
head into the midway point of the first half. It's
मेसी अनि हाई स्कुल हाई स्कुलमा छ नि
Yes, it has. I mean, I have to say from the perspective of a Messi penalty, it was underwhelming. However, it's the occasion. He's shown he's human once again. We've seen it on the odd occasion with Lionel Messi. We've seen it again at this moment. But, like I said, he missed one against Austria, but it's still scored in the game. So, really have a big impact on this team.
just played in behind Mustafa Ziko there. The seeking possession team of Argentina, run made by Alexis McAllister.
होइन त्यो भनेर नि मिसै हुँदो रहेछ त मैले के
Tracked by Lisandro Martinez.
मैले किन यत्रो टाइम छ त के मेरो मोबाइल
Looking at probably use up a bit more time with a challenge like that from Martinez near the halfway line. A big hydration break in the first half here, and what a first half it's been so far. Yasser Ibrahim heading Egypt into the lead in the 15th minute of the game.
हाम्रो तीनटा तारा भएर छोडा अब यो भन्दा अघिल्लो पालि मुसेस
कहाँ हो यो
उसले होइन अमेरिकन
अब पोर्चुगलहरु थियो भइदिएको चाहिँ अलिकति डर
हामीले कसरी थाहा पाइन्छ
हाइड्रेसन ब्रेक 22 मिनेट भयो
दुईटा प्यानल हो अहिले नो नो यार
आज जसो दुईमा के रे त्यसलाई पेला
राक्षसले मैले मिस गरेर त ज्याम बाप्ने कि यो मबे ओइ यहाँ
हात ठोकेर जिल्छ
किलोमिटर
हेरेर क्या किपरलाई हेरेर किपर हेरेर डक्टर त्यसो ढलिदिन
उता साइड हान्नु पनि यता साइड हान्नु
कस्तो बार गर्नु
गेमै अर्कै
Taste the flavors of the world.
कसो गरेमा भयो
Nisan, hari trupa Vishwasko.
Oh, what a goal! The whole stadium is on its feet. There is no better feeling than all of them. Feel it all with Coca-Cola.
यस्तो अर्को पनि खेल्नु भयो भ्याउँछ होला कतिले
त्यो गिफ्ट मेरो कस्तो सय हान्ने
Hari generation.
पेनाल्टी नि हान्ने के यो
त्यही गरेर अस्ति यतै साइड हान्दा त्यो पाँचटा हान्दा थियो एक खुट्टाले के सक्छ आज राइटले हान्दैन
हो
Better feeling than all of them.
नेदरल्यान्डले हामीले जस्तो हान्नु
With Coca-Cola.
त्यो टिममा ढिलाएर चाहिँ क्या प्रतिले धेरै ढिलाएको छ हाम्रो 25 मिनेट भइसक्यो
Lionel Messi has failed to score with 4 of the 8 free kicks that have
I really watched that. It's 5 out of 10 times at World Cup that he was called.
पनि आएछ यार त्यो बुढो सोध्दै आउँदैन
एक गोल हान्नेमा के हुन्छ
फिफाको के रहेछ क्या कोर्टमा फिफा भन्ने
So we're underway once again. Egypt with that narrow one-goal lead.
पहिला
And
पहिला जो
Karim
हस्पिटल
Hafez,
कस्तो अगाडि लगिरहेको
I think that was assured. There's a confidence about the way they're playing and approaching this. You said, Mark, before the game, they need to be brave, obviously as well as sensible in the way they approach it. And that's what we've seen so far.
A much improved performance from Egypt. They have lifted to another couple of levels in this performance so far. And that's what they've had to do. They've known they've come up against a top class side in Argentina. And the moment Egypt are doing very, very well. Paredes is picking up quite a few loose pieces just in front of the defence in the opening quarter of the match. Now it's with Molina, Paredes, Romero.
लास्ट गोल
लास्टमा के भयो थाहा गोल गोल भयो
हा हा त्यो टाउको हातमा के मलाई
हातमा लाग्यो
अब यो धान तिमीहरुले सधैँ मिसिनै भन्नु पर्छ
अब मेसीले त्यही भने भोलिपछि मेसी हुँदैन ल भनौँ न सधैँ मेसीले मात्र गरेर हुन्छ
दुईटा डिफेन्डरले हानेछ एउटा
Protection in such situations. Now, well, Molina. That's a decent. But here come Argentina again. Towards the ball. Imam Ashur, and it's sucked away by Karim Hafez.
कस्तो दामी रोक्यो यार किपरले अस्तिको भन्दा खतरा हात हो किपरले यार
McAllister from that distance just doesn't really guide it, just tries to get something on it. It's too close to the goalkeeper Shabir, and Shabir does a really good reaction save and gets rid of it out of the danger zone. Once again plays a pivotal part in keeping it at 1-0 to Egypt.
Well, Silva of Cabo Verde had some good moments. And so far, Shabir